Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Hybrid Trader 1000 Day Challenge. So we get to run up into Hollandia, and that's what we want to see, is stuff getting burned right where we have horses. I was thinking one of these times about running a 2000 day challenge. I was curious what happens when the economy does break free. But I think that would be kind of one of those things where you would spend 1,000 days just building everything up, and then the next 1,000 days selling everything. I mean, I think it would be something like that, because you would literally not sell anything. You would keep stocking it up, and then maybe 12, 1,300 days in, start selling. That's a bit high for horses, unfortunately. So, like right now, a fish at 19, that's a pretty good price. However, at 1,000 days in, that's actually not a good price. You actually want to start selling at over 20. So I don't know. I got so many ideas running through my head right now about ideas and things to do. It's kind of crazy. There's another thought that I want to do. I'm going to check and see if they have a Syria war horses, although they're probably going to be a little high if they do. Yeah, they're a bit high. These are really high here. Daughter found. Don't want to waste time doing that. So everything is burned. Let's see if we can get over here before that gets burned. Obviously, the Kuzites or Asbatanians are at war with the Landians. So let's hope we can get over there before that gets burned, since that has the horses. But as you can see from the last episode, we're still pulling 4,000 to 5,000 a day, which is what our goal was to do. Alright, they have nothing good. I'm gonna hold off. 34, that's a lot, but oh, damn. Look at that. 600 for Chargers. Yeah, they're not doing good on horses right now. They have a little bit high prices for stuff. Not a lot. I mean, I could get rid of the dates. Most of the dates I'm buying for 15 to 20. And I got almost 4,000 of them, but I know I have time. And their courses are beer. It's not even 600 yet. Now, obviously, once it starts hitting 700, then obviously I'll start thinking about it. I'll really start focusing on it a lot more. That's good news right there that they just came through. That means the prices went up. Yeah, there's horses. There we go. 2,400, 600. They didn't have a whole bunch of that. Okay, here we go. $24,000 there. And of course, they just came through and bought up food. So, there's 20 for that. This is what you're saving up for. For this one time, you can come through and just go absolutely nuts. There's dates at 50. There's meat at 50. Beer at 97. $40,000 200,000. 3 full points. 200. It's a dumb perk though. It's a governor perk, which sucks. But broke 200. I honestly think if I look back, I'll do that in the next episode. I'll look and see how much trade I had at this point. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to 200. I think we are pushing 200 to 210, probably around 900 because of the horses. I don't think there's any way possible. And we're already 200. Could we hit 225? I think pretty easily. Could we hit 250? Maybe. It all depends on how much I'm going to sell, and when we get that last focus point, I think is going to determine it. Here we go again. 2,700. 900. Oh, this could be bigger. Oh, wow. No, we don't have the food that we had in the last one. I don't think that's why it's going to be as big. It's going to be another big payday. But yeah, see, we don't have all the high prices. They didn't come through and buy food. So almost 29,000. 2 more points. So we gained 5 points. We went from 197 to 202 in just 2 towns. So what horses will do, save them up. I didn't want to go ahead and get rid of them before, and that's exactly why. Now we would have gained more points had we had this and threw that extra social point in there, which we still don't have yet. And that's a little disheartening. Okay, a little bit less. No, that's good. So we're going to actually sell the lower stuff this time. We're not, the desert horses and the Assyri horses. The Assyri stuff is more expensive, so we'll sell the steppe horses. And then, oh wow, once again. So that's why we're not going to make as much on this one. It's because we're not selling off the bigger horses for the bigger money. But that's because they're not buying all of them. We'll buy that. Wow. We didn't even make what? It was not even like 8,000 we got out of that one, so I can understand why we didn't get a point. We should probably be close. Yeah, see, we're close to our next one. That's why we didn't get a point, though. Where we sold out basically 50,000 in 2 cities, and that time we only did 8. I'm not going to do it. I was thinking of taking the train to truce and going after those 24, but I'm not going to waste the time. Alright, so we got an amazing price on mules through the frickin' roof. 438. $5,000 just in mules. Desert horses, good price, so we can get rid of our steppe horses. We didn't get rid of our good horses because they didn't have a good price on the war horses. So we're not going to make top dollar. Here we go again. $203. Now you can see we already got almost $500,000. We took 2 episodes and drained ourselves from about $500,000 to 360,000, and now we're approaching $500,000, just like that. Here we go. That's what you want to see. That gets you excited. Now there's no guarantee how high they're going to be, but that is pretty damn high. There you go, almost 30 grand. Starting to run a little low on cheese. Boom. Another 3 points, 209. So what were we were 197. We've already gained 9 points just through Valandia. It's the #1 area to make money. And we're already up 520,000. We've already gained over 160,000 this episode. And we're not even 15 minutes in. And I still got these 2 places to check. Alright, so that's not good. Decent. Alright, we're going to sell lower horses right now. Because the money isn't great. That's only 6 grand. When you have a lot of stuff like this, what you could do is you hit shift and it sells 5 of them. So I'm selling 5 at a time. Instead of like this one, instead of clicking over and over one at a time, you just hit the shift key and it'll sell 5 at a time. Alright, now over here. Last one, and this is the one that I had the biggest sale ever. The 71,000 sale. It's still the biggest sale I've ever done on trade goods ever. And we got red. However, not good. They're decent, but not great. So we are not going to get rid of our good stuff. So they're light green. So we're not going to get rid of our really good stuff. Alright, that's good. There's our 7. So we started Valandia at 197 and we finished off 207. 10 full skill points just through Valandia. Like I said, unfortunately we didn't have that already set up. That would have made a pretty big difference because we would have gained about, I don't know, an extra 10%. So that would have been in like another full level. But we'll have to live with it. So now let's go ahead on over into Botania. And then I got to think where I'm heading from there. I think I want to head through a little bit of the northern side of the Empire territory. Ah, damn it. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I got to go after them. It's 50 of them. 50's too much, and you can get trapped in going through there. The areas are so narrow that it's hard to avoid them. So unfortunately I have to do this.
Move!
Hey guys, run. Gain a little bit of skill, athletics, two-handed. Oh, hello. Here. Ah, come here. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, somebody did suggest to me about taking the pull arm. The two-handed pull arm. I think it's two-handed from Landia. I did look into it, but I don't love the stats on it, is the problem with it. Especially compared to an Executioner's Axe. It may have the reach, but it's really slow. And that's a real concern when, you know, you're fighting a whole bunch of things. If you can't swing fast enough, you can constantly get interrupted. So you'd rather swing faster. Now that's kind of really important to do. Even if you block, you might be able to block them, but then you still can't swing fast enough for them. Even if you were to have a shield and, let's say, run it one-handed and stun them with a shield bash, it still might not be fast enough. So you also want to have that speed. I mean, it's great on a horse. It'd be tremendous on a freaking horse. That's actually viable. Freaking wine. I mean, that's absolutely crazy to think about. Wine is freaking 33. Almost turned 600 and it's 33. Corinne. She would be my favorite woman. Because she has a noble longbow, but for some strange reason, Tail World thought it would be brilliant if they made the perk way up here. 225. I mean, are you freaking kidding me? 225. How long does it take somebody to get 225 in bow? I don't know if it's possible without spending, as you can see, I have 1 point into control. That means if I put all these points in, I'd be 160. Can you go from 160 focus to 225? I believe it's possible. As you can see here, Stewart has the same thing, 5 points and 1 focus. And I do think you can hit 225, but it takes forever. I'm not exactly sure why that had to be such a high skill. You would actually need to invest into it with focus point or tribute. And that's not something I really like to do, is invest into control, because I'm not using a crossbow and throwing weapons. So it's definitely not something that I like to do. So not entirely happy about that. To use a noble longbow is a great thing. But once they put them back in the game, I guess it's still good. You can swap them out and use them for sieges. You could at least do that. Since I still get on my horse, but I don't know, did they have plus to quivers? I don't remember if they had, did they have plus? Damage? I mean, we used to have +3 per quiver. I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, 225. So you either get Horse Master. Oh, jeez. These guys are ridiculous. I think it's just dumb to stick it so high up there. I want +3 to my quiver. So I'm going to invest all the time and energy just to get 6 more shots out to 225. Man, come on. I think those perks up at 225 in there should be, I mean, we're talking perks that are just super valuable, that everybody wants to do because they're so important. I mean, +3 quiver, or even if it was +5, I don't even know what it was. For 225 skill, come on. Those should be skills that people should be salivating over. Do you really salivate to get an extra 3 per quiver or 5? No. Is it nice? Yeah. You go 5,700. Starting to make the money. We do need to look at that companion soon. I know there's an ambush here. Wow. Alright, this is going to actually be pretty good. There's 26,000. Oh, wow. And they need green, big time. We're going to break 600K. So realistically, it looks like this episode, is this episode alone? We're going to break $250,000, or did we? Yeah. We're going to break $250,000 in this episode alone. Almost 35,000. 209. Because I think we started down there in this episode. So we were at like 360. We're now up to almost 600,000. That's why once in a while I will come through here. This way I'll come through instead of going up through here or through here. Next time we go through, we're going to come down through here. We're going to make a quick trip. We're not going up through there. because we want to let things even out in prices. Because we just made so much in there. I'll take the relation hit. That's fine. Hello there. Only one. So you always want to give it time to, because they got to get rid of all those horses. We just flood the market with so many damn horses that we got to let them go now. All right, nothing good there. They do have fish. We'll buy the fish and beer. And they need grain. See, 13 is red. Still over its average. What they're saying is the average is like 9. But we're already up over 600,000. Damn, he just popped. That means no extortion by deserter. So yeah, see if we can make another decent another pause. Is that another? No, that's pause. Oh, like, oh jeez, don't tell me we're gonna lose another one. They're all white. Really? Why are they? Are they really even? I mean, actually, the mules aren't bad. However, I think I'm going to hold on to them because we are already overweighted. We're losing 0.1 speed. In fact, we're going to go even more overweight now. When you can pick up fish for frickin' 5. I'm wondering if it's starting to release right now. I'm wondering if the economy is starting to go. I can't be positive, but it somewhat feels like it. Uh-oh. That's a lot of battling. You don't want to see all that battling. I didn't see where she was. Alright. She got done with the battle. Swift. Come on. Jeez. Good, we can get some more pack mules back. That's a close race. Really close. I'll wait on that. 200 is really close to buying. I'm starting to wonder. I had to really watch it. I don't know if it's starting to let loose right now. The economy. There's my level. So this time, of course, we put this here. That'll max us out on there. thinking right into here. Oh, let's go with the arch, the bow, because I maxed myself out. It's nothing I'm going to use right now. However, like I said, this is a character that I can use. I do have a noble bow on me. We're not going to get into Kuzite territory, I don't think. It's going to take too long to get through it, so we'll probably stop right before we get to it. But as you can see, 4,700 I made. I have not checked on these to see how they're doing. As you can see, these are not doing well. Only one is making over 200. Yet I'm pulling some days, most of the days I'm pulling 4,000 to 5,000 a day. That's the caravans. When you run up that over 100 in trade, it just makes such a huge difference in your caravans. I think I'm going to wait on that. Let us get to Volk to hand. So as you can see, we did what? Geez, here we go again. Another pause. Jeez. We had 360. So we did make over $250,000 this episode. Little low on that one, only 3,400. But yeah, I mean, we basically did $250,000 in one episode. Things can rapidly change, and you know, our guys are getting close to 4,000 to 5,000 a day. They still have a lot more room for improvement. I do want. He's not going up as fast as I hoped he would. I was hoping he would be close to leveling by now. I would really like to have brought him in to get him the perk for trade goods, and then to throw another focus point in, but I mean, Vulcan's getting close. He should level, because his focus is at 100, which means he can hit 120, 130. So he will get another level. I just don't know if he's going to cap out, whereas he's not going to get enough learning rate to actually gain those last 3 levels. I don't know if that's going to happen. So he might be the next episode. I'm not sure. I think what he really needs is if you were to stick him in a group, let him make his own party, he could gain, look at this, between tactics, roguery, and steward, he could still gain about another 11, 12 points. He could get another quarter to maybe a half a level. No, that's only 90. That sucks. That's about capped. You're probably going to cap at 125 or 130. Although if I let him run this, you could get about 50 points into that. Although Bo, he can get that, can cap up like 75. You know, those hard caps. But it wouldn't shock me if they're doing really good here. Okay, once again, no wool, no sheep. I'm not sure why. The only thing I don't get it. It's going to bulk to hand. Why? And that's them right there. It's like they can't keep the supply going. Now, when they don't take this, then the ones from here and here come here. But without that, without this castle, or if this town gets taken, it seriously hurts them. This is why I say that I don't think that wool reaveries are overrated right now, because you still have to have the sheep and the wool to make them work. You could throw up as many wool weaveries as you want, but if they don't have sheep and wool, then they're not going to run, and you're not going to make money. So I don't think they're overpowered. I really don't. You could see I'm not making a ton of money. This is good, but not great. Good is anything over 100. Great is anything over 200. As you can see, Own Guard is a problem. This is happening frequently. In fact, I should almost take their damn sheep. No, they're going back there. And I should go sell that in Open Guard. It's expensive, but I don't care. In fact, let us get down there before I end the episode, so I don't freaking forget. I have a feeling I'm going to forget if I do that. No. 250. Alright, I'll buy it. A bit high, but if price, there's 47. There's that 250. I like running the same price. I just wanted to get down to Otengard just because I want to get them sheep. Now their sheep could be getting ransacked by looters or bandits along the way. That's a distinct possibility. Alright, now this is amazing. These prices are freaking outstanding. That's big time profit. Oh, I didn't make it in before them. Wow. That's some great pricing. And here we go. Cheap prices again. Nothing really worth selling. So we lost 10 grand on that. But we wanted to go ahead and buy that. But we still made $250,000 this episode. We still got over 36,000 consumables. And we're about day 612, 613. So we're just over 600. 614. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We still got a decent amount of mules. We still got a decent amount of horses to sell. So that's really well. Hopefully we got this running again. So hopefully these can keep running. Look at that. Odka's now 1 day ago. I'm not sure what's going on, why they're doing that. But this day we're looking at only making 3,700. So we have dipped a little bit in our earnings for our caravans. I'm not sure why. But if we can keep close to 4 grand, I'll be happy. 4 grand, I'll definitely be happy with that. So I think we're still sitting pretty good. I don't think, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it still. How much more are we going to do over the Series 1000 Day Challenge is the big key. I think if things, like I said, were, they had the quest handled and the notables in villages we can be making a lot more. Doing constant extortion by deserters, I'd have a ton of money right now, but I will go ahead and I will leave it on that. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.